morning, Colonel Vi.
It is Friday, September 22nd.
It's day one.
I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Jada.
And here are your morning announcements.
The Loran Scholarship is a Canadian award for students who demonstrate character, service, leadership, and have achieved a minimum of 85% average in the most 3 recent years. To be considered as a candidate, please submit your application to Miss Badgery by Monday, October 2nd at 9:30.
Now, for all students participating in the food drive, get information forms to Miss Houston as soon as possible. The drive is next Wednesday after school, and volunteers are still needed. Those interested in joining or for more information, see Miss Houston in the science office, and don't disappoint Can Man.
The cafeteria is now on Snapchat. Be sure to add them at Colonel by Caf to see their stories.
Tyndale University will be visiting today at lunch in room 215.
On October 14th, the Go Eng Girls will be taking place at the Ottawa U campus for girls in grade 9 and grade 10. Any girls interested in engineering should sign up at events.onwie.ca for more details.
Now, students interested in learning more about becoming a member of the C-Flat should attend an upcoming interest meeting on Monday in the drama room at lunch.
Today is the last day to get your clubs registered and approved. Sign-up sheets are in the office. Go say hi to Saul for us.
There will be senior boys soccer practice starting at 3:30 today on the dot.
The library is still looking for more volunteers to help out at the end of the day for about 20 minutes.
There is a brief but important meeting for leadership camp leaders today at lunch in room 226, and it sounds like a hoot and a half.
There will be an information meeting at the beginning of lunch on Tuesday, September 26th in the gym for any girls interested in playing midget volleyball.
That's all for us today, Colonel Vi.
Here's your colorful Friday show.
Well, there's a will, there's a way, kinda beautiful. And every night has a state so magical. And if there's love in this life, there's no obstacle that can't be defeated.
I remember, I think in 1998 or 1999, I became the first sitting mayor to walk in the Pride Parade, and have been, I think, in almost every Pride Parade since then. When it started, Pride Parade wasn't even a parade. I think it was a picnic with 50 or 60 people. And you look at what's happened today, and there are literally tens of thousands of people in the parade and watching the parade. There are a lot more allies out there that you can chat with.
I guess I started coming because I believed in it. I thought it was a really good idea, and I'm proud to support our gay, lesbian, transgendered friends.
When I started doing pride marches, people showed up with guns. So this is awesome.
For every tyrant to tear for the vulnerable. In every loss, so the bones of a miracle. For every dreamer, a dream we're unstoppable. With something to believe in.
I think it's really important that as a community we come together and walk and show our support for each other, especially for groups that are still a little bit more marginalized, our trans people, our people of color. That's super important right now. This is not just a party, this is a human rights march. Let's get real, because that's super important.
There are people here that exist and that are proud to be who they are.
I find a lot of queer humans don't go out to a lot of things. And so it's finally this is like our Christmas. We go out and we meet other people. I literally was sitting on my porch and people came by and they're like, oh my God, are you excited for Pride? And yelling and happy Pride. It was the best.
Pride means being accepted for exactly who I am without question.
Pride means celebrating the fact that even though some may call me different, that difference is the power that comes with it.
It's important for a couple of reasons. I think to celebrate achievements and success within the GLBTQ community, things like same-sex marriage and benefits for same-sex couples, but also to remind people that there's still discrimination and still hatred spewed towards people in the GLBTQ community. We look at ourselves as being much more progressive. We saw the Chief of the Defense Staff march in the Pride Parade for the first time, along with the Prime Minister and the Premier. That was a first for Ottawa.
People, might have certain ideas about what the LGBTQ community is like, and when you see an event like this, you can see that it's just such a diverse community.
Certainly from a fire service perspective, we support the LGBTQ plus community. And certainly we participate because in particular we want to show the members within our department that have identified with that community and those who have not, that again we fully support the community.
I hope it means that this is inclusiveness.
I love it, like all the straight people show up and they're all dressed up in rainbows going, yay, gay people! It's awesome.
I guess I think this might be the time of when we realize people are people and can be individuals and not have to be cookie cutter people anymore.
Well, I usually walk in Pride Parade, so it's my first year actually watching the parade. But yeah, so it's just inclusivity, you know, the community helped building it and showing my son now that, you know, this is a good way of life.
Try and be nicer to people, if I could sound that basic, because there's a lot of ignorance out there and there's a lot of people that are self-centered. So, I mean, like, something as simple as going to the grocery store can be like a hellish experience if you're going to deal with a lot of people that are just plain ignorant and rude for no reason whatsoever.
Well, in years gone by, I've usually been on the public health float, and I had a super soaker that I would fire away my water gun to people, which was always fun. This year, I was asked to be with the Prime Minister and the Premier, so I couldn't bring a super soaker.
You can find support anywhere, so if you like come out to your best friend and your best friend isn't supportive, find another best friend, you know.
In a school environment, sometimes it's difficult to find safe spaces, but they're always out there, and like whether that is Safe Club or just like a few close friends, they're out there and there are people who support you.
We are one of a kind, irreplaceable. How did I get so blind and so cynical? If there's love in this life, we're unstoppable. No, we can't.